Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. It looks like in my little area down here, I've hit the end of the road. I can't go that way any further. I've broken into the jungle. But that's okay. But as I've been down here, I'm kind of replenishing my stone supply because I've been running out of stone a little bit. As I was doing that, I had an idea. And this is the worst idea I've ever had. It's a very, 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 very foolish idea that I should never really entertain. But maybe I'll be cool. Maybe it'll work out well. So this is the old entrance coming in here, right? I'll probably light that up. But how much coal do I have? 47. That's okay for the moment. There's some there. Remember, there's some there if we need it. So, new entrance. And this entrance, or exit out of there, leads to the stage. So this is like a backstage area. Hey, this is just temporary. It's like a backstage area. Kind of cool. You can go down here, get my stone. So I go backstage to get my stuff. It's kind of nice. I like that. Now, hopefully, if things continue to go well, we don't have to use a ton of stone out here. But I finished the front of this building. Well, at least I think it's finished. I would like to call it finished. Hello, cow. I've been murdering a lot of your kind. You shall live, though. So there it is. There it is. There's a lot of things. Well, not a lot of things, but there's a couple things about it that I think, it's all right. Like, I don't really like. But I don't want to be super nitpicky. Because if I am, oh my gosh. You must be yoking. I can't believe I'm going to just blow this to Kingdom Come. I can't believe there's grass here again. Can you believe it? I've been bamboozled once again. I just replaced this. I mean, just replaced it. It was just replaced. This keeps turning to grass. I should, maybe I'll turn it to mud. That's what I'll do. They'll like to see them stop me then. I'm going to turn it to mud. Oh, my shovel broke. Well, that does that. I'm going to turn it to mud, and then it can never be grass. That will work out very fine. I actually have to clean this up because it's going to be a problem for us if I don't. It's going to go all grassy again. Get out of here, grass. Get out of here. I'll find the culprit. Don't worry. I'm going to find it, and it'll show itself. Okay. Is all the grass gone? Yes. So we'll see where it's coming from. But, hey, hi, how are you? So, yeah. Some things I like, some things I don't. But if I didn't call it quits, it would just last forever. And it really does look good. It's impressive. It's very impressive. I think it looks good. When you walk up on this place, it definitely makes a point. Now, the vines have been growing like crazy. I do need to adjust or address those. But look, you come around this corner, bam. You're greeted by something real nice. That upper area, this is one of those projects that I'll probably down the road come back to it. But isn't that glorious? It's nice. We've done some serious work out here. Some serious work. And they said B-Dub's lost his touch. Nobody said that. Everybody knows B-Dub's never going to lose his touch. But interesting thing, I need to do some terraforming. But while we do, I want to terraform this out a little bit and just talk with you just for a little bit. I should talk a little bit more about what I did, I guess. I put some columns, just stone brick columns on the front of these, and that dressed it up just enough. It didn't dress it up too much. Here comes the winter. Here comes the winter. Go to sleep, B-Dubs. Quickly, if I do say so myself, go quick. We got it. And sleepers. Whew, close. Okay, I can make this shovel too real quick, so that's good. It works out fine. For now, let's just put all this in here. Very good. And give me this. And I'll make a little shovel action. But Well, first of all, let me talk about. Well, no, goodness, there's so many things I want to talk to you guys about. I guess this is probably telling you we're going to be doing some talking along with our building today. But I added some columns to the front, and that added just enough detail and enough depth to keep it interesting. Okay, it's a very easy step, just columns to the front. And then at the tops, I added just little mini arching details. Down here, little under arch details. Up there's a little more intricate because that's kind of where somebody's going to come out and speak, you know. These railings, I kind of made those, try to make those look a little intricate. And then I added some bushes here and there, and that was kind of difficult traversing around, but we got it. So yeah, this area, still not sure exactly how I want to do it. Honestly, I'm not hating it. I kind of like it. As I've been working on things, I've just kind of grown to get used to it, which might be a bad thing, could be a good thing. We'll see. I tried to do some buttresses off the side here, but they kind of make it look like a robot monster, so I might remove those. I don't love them. But what I'm going to do here now, work-wise, is I'm going to kind of carve out an area of how deep I want this to go. And because I'm going to need a walkway out here, you know. So, but while I do that, let's talk about a couple things. First things first, YouTube Red. Have you heard about it? There's this new thing called YouTube Red, and it is basically a $9.99 US dollars. $9 US and 99 US cents. And what you get when you do that is you get access to some things. You get access to no ads. Now, as you know, those of you that have been around with BdoubleO for a long time, you know that I have the B-Dubs with Cheese channel that offered you the ability to have no ads on my videos. And I believe that wasn't really a raging success, but I believe there are some people that still use that feature, so I haven't shut it off. I don't want to take that benefit away from people. What was it, $3.99 or $4.99? I'm not sure. But there's about 100 of you that are into that still. So that's there, and that's kind of directly for me. Now, YouTube is offering this thing for $10.99, and you get no ads on any videos. And so that kind of screws me a little bit, doesn't it? But what else it does is it gives you the option to download videos and watch them offline, some other silly little things. And also, there's like a YouTube Music or Google Music that you get access to. And apparently next year in 2016, PewDiePie and some other guys are going to have special little things for their channels, special little series that are going to be only viewable for the people that have YouTube Red. Now, that I didn't see that mentioned in their blog post, so maybe they're a little embarrassed about that tactic. But yeah, so honestly, for me, you know, I'm Mr. Positive usually. I like to find the good in anything if I can. But I've seen YouTube make a lot of changes over the time that I've spent in this game, and every time they make a change, things get worse. You guys know this is the way that I provide for my family, and the way that this is my full-time job, doing this, trying to entertain you and bring smiles to your faces. But since I've started, things have just kind of slowly gotten worse, and that's just due to a lot of things that we'll never really have the answer to, because YouTube doesn't owe us an answer. But so I'm not super hopeful with this, because they have some really cryptic way that they say they're going to kind of divvy the money out, and okay, so if nobody gets ads on your videos, it's how we get paid, they say, oh, we're going to divide it up this way and this way and this way. And to me, it all sounds like that's not going to be very good for the future of a lot of YouTubers. So I could be wrong. It could end up being okay, but I kind of feel like it won't. And that's me being a little pessimistic. I'm not usually pessimistic, but the way things have gone in the past, the history of YouTube making changes, the content creators have kind of taken a back seat in a lot of these developmental changes. So I just say that to say, make sure that you're supporting your favorite YouTubers and doing everything you can to keep them running. And you do that, a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways that I can't mention, but mainly just making sure that you're hitting the like button. Those are obvious ones. A lot of people don't subscribe. They just kind of watch the videos and search for them, and that's fine. That's whatever. But subscriptions are always helpful for a channel as well. So yeah, that's enough about that. It's a little worrisome on my end. I'm a little worried about how that's all going to play out and how that's going to affect my family and whatnot. But just have to trust that everything's going to be okay and just keep doing your thing the best that you can do it. But anyway, yeah, I just want to let you know about all that. And if you are interested, I'm not trying to talk you out of it. Go for it, But I'd be interested to hear your thoughts as viewers. Does that appeal to you? And how many of you does it appeal to? Maybe I'll even put a poll in here and see, is the whole YouTube Red thing, aside from everything I said, having an ad-free option and the ability to have access to Google Music, and do those features appeal to you? Does that make you want to get it? I'd be anxious to know. But the main thing I wanted to talk to you about, this is something that's really, really got to just been in my mind lately. I am usually a pretty social person. Oh, I like this. This will be nice. We'll have plenty of room. We can even do like a waterfall thing here. Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah, if I back this up even more, we could do some really, really cool stuff. Be thinking about some plans that we can do with this area as we clear it out. But I'm usually, now this is life talk now. I'm usually a pretty social person in my life. But something I've realized is I think being social and being friendly and all that stuff is almost like a muscle. And it's almost like something you have to keep working at. And if you don't continue putting yourself in social situations where you have to deal with people and talk with people and make friends and whatnot, you kind of lose that. You lose touch with it, and you almost get so comfortable in yourself and with yourself that you find it hard to be friends with people again, or just be friendly in public social situations. For example, my cousin got married this weekend, and it was a pretty big wedding, and there were actually some famous people there. Ashley Simpson was there, Diana Ross's son. There were some music video producers there, supermodels, and some other crazy stuff. It was a really crazy wedding. Now, of course, that's intimidating, right? That those types of people. But the thing is, I have some popularity myself. Having 1 million subscribers, nothing to sneeze at. So I guess I shouldn't be really nervous or anxious to talk to people. But I found myself at this wedding kind of just sticking to myself on the sidelines, and I was actually kind of critical. Like, I was kind of judgmental, sitting back and watching people a little bit. Not to an extreme, but if I were to see myself, if I were to watch myself, on camera at that wedding, I would have said that guy kind of a stuck-up jerk. Like I didn't, I wasn't going out and dancing or talking with people. Am I? I'm way early for sleep. Way early. Ooh, that's full now. I need to find a place to put a dirt chest. How about back here? That could be nice. Yeah. Let's do that. But anyway, I'm not usually like that. Like, I don't usually find myself being like that in social situations. I'll usually talk to people and be friendly, but I wasn't very friendly. I was just kind of standoffish and off in the distance and stuff. And that's not cool, especially when it's at a cousin's wedding. You want to be social. And I started thinking a little bit, and this is where things get real interesting. I started thinking a little bit about our social responsibility. And what is it really, are we supposed to be friendly and personable and all this stuff, or is it okay to kind of sit back and just kind of, not really involve yourself in social situations? I know I'm talking to a lot of people here. I know I am, because I've been to Minecon and I've seen there's a lot of people that fall into this exact same category. And what it boils down to is you're shy. You're just nervous to talk to people. But I think, here's what I think. I think everybody's got a story. Everybody has a story, and everybody has a light inside of them, something good inside of them. Ooh, I need to get some of this. Excuse me, coming in to get some black dye. Everybody's got a story, and everybody's got a light inside of them, a way that they can kind of make somebody feel better or entertain somebody. And I look at the two type of ways that I could have handled this wedding. For example, like I could have done what I did and just kind of stay off in the distance and not really talk to people, and just let my shyness and self-consciousness kind of overtake things. And then what? Then that's it. Everybody kind of either nobody ever recognizes you, or people kind of make judgments of their own about you, right? But the other side is you could overcome your fear of being scared to talk to people and just talk to them. And you know what? It boils down to a fear of rejection and what people think of you. But if you can overcome that, all of a sudden, you're actually a light to somebody. And, everybody, it's hard for me to explain, but I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. Maybe let's just, as a crew, how about we do this? Could we do this as a team? I'd like to cut this back a little further at the start here. Could we do this as a team? We do our best. Oh, good. I got more. Good. We do our best in the next social situation that we get in to be a personable, kind person. Now, that doesn't mean that you got to be crazy, life of the party, or anything like that. It doesn't require that out of you. It just requires that you talk with somebody. And even if you're the guy or the girl at a party or at church or at school or something, you know that you're not the only one there that's socially anxious. You see those people out there, and those are the easiest targets. The people that are socially anxious already, those are the easiest people to talk to because they're already nervous, right? And then all of a sudden you're doing something nice. You're making somebody feel good. You're making somebody feel recognized or worth talking to. Does that make sense? I know this is a little bit of an obscure conversation, But it's a challenge that I'm setting forth for myself because I feel like I've kind of lost my ability to be a friend to people and be social. And I think that's a very, very important skill to have as a human. Sets us apart from the animals, you know? What am I doing here? Let's cut this out too. That's good. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll report in. I'll report in. You guys report in. We'll talk about some of our experiences of how we kind of reached out to somebody and came out of ourselves a little bit. It's a good thing to do. It's a very good thing to do, I promise you. And it's worth it. Okay, this is better. Isn't this better? I think this looks better. But anyway, that's enough of that talk. I know it's some of you, this may not make sense, and if you're super young, it might not apply at all. But if you're in school or high school, and I'm sure you relate, you've been there. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna do some polishing up of this area. Thanks for chilling with me while we kind of cut that out. Made it a lot less boring for me. But we got our walkway here, so that's nice. But I'm gonna work on this a little bit more, and I'll come back with you. We're actually not going to go look and see what was going on with that other place, what I was working on. That's something that we cleared out, and that can be a nice preview for next episode. But I think I totally just ignored what I was talking about down here. Did I talk about this? It's not only going to be a backstage. I've got another idea. Does any of this look familiar? Does any of this look incorrect? You're probably right. It probably is incorrect, but that's okay because we're going to try something here. We're going to try something way, way out of the ordinary for us. I'm talking way out of the ordinary. We are going... I'm going to need help. I'm going to need help. I was thinking that maybe it'd be a fun little idea to have like a mini mob farm down here. Oh boy. Yeah. Just a mini one, not a big full-blown one. Mini. Small. Just enough to where a couple mobs could spawn here and there, and then, oh hey, there's a show. They get blasted off up on stage, and it adds some life to things. But the last time I built a mob farm, I was 12 years old. No, the last time I built a mob farm was like when I first started Minecraft. It's been so long. You can see it in probably my earlier Building with BdoubleO series. But my goodness, I've never done such a thing like this in quite some time. The big problem that I think I've already screwed up on, but I don't... Oh, okay. I thought I just walked over that. But I think I may have screwed up because you have to have 2 wide. I don't know if Etho's old design still works. That's what I always went off of, is Etho's design. But I'm sure things have changed with Mob AI and a lot of other things. There might be other ways. Like maybe I could get a villager up there and spawn some zombies down here and they'll just walk up there. Possibly. Could be fun to try it like that. But hey, why not? Why not try it this way? I need that for memory's sake. This is bringing back so much nostalgia for me. But I think mobs can walk over a 1 wide, possibly. I think mobs also don't just walk off the edge anymore. I may need signs on all this, but I want to just fool around and see what happens here. That all did that. Okay, that did a thing. All right, what about a bucket of water here? Oh, this is going to be so hard to see. I am a tester. I am a tester. I'll test myself. Okay? I can know. I can know if things are working. If I test it myself. But this is something that we won't be able to finish today either, I'm assuming. We don't want anything to be there. So what do we do? Do we do a sign? Oh, I think we have to do... Ooh, excuse me. I think we have to do a sign, right? Is that still how people are doing it? Am I showing my Minecraft age? Possibly. I'm still youthful, screw off. All right, give me this. Oh, I can only make 3. Okay, that's fine. All right. Let's just try something, see if we can mess with this flow a little bit. So we don't want water flow backwards. So we'll put a sign there. How does this work? And then we'll put a half a slab, a half slab. Oh, the memories. Some of you all know how to do this already. Put a half slab there, and then water here. Something? Maybe. But that seems like that's too high. Like if they walk off, they could just bounce back up. But that's okay. I'm not going for like 100% efficiency. Let's go this way and see what happens to ourselves. Okay, push up against the wall. Okay, up. Push this way. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it's kind of working. Oh, this is fun. This is one of those puzzles that I kind of want my brain to figure out. The other thing, this is not centered, so we'll have to kind of centralize the water flow and get it to where there's not any water flowing here. So we'd want it to stop. Let's see what happens. I'm in here. Boop-a-dee-pa-dee, dee-pa-dee-dee. It pushes me right past. So I would need a water stream coming this way as well. Let's just for now put one like here. Oh, you know what? This could work. It creates a dead spot right there. But maybe. Water is so crazy in this game. But this is one of those levels of Minecraft that I haven't touched in a long time. It's been a long time since I've messed with any of this stuff. But maybe I'll do my research and maybe you guys can help me. I know I'd have to go huge if I wanted a lot of mobs to spawn, but let me know. Has the game changed so much and has the AI changed so much that that's kind of an obsolete system? Hello, cow. You scared me. It probably is. The grass is back, by the way. But, hey, that'll be fun. I look forward to that. Look, there's a show going on. It could be cool, man, if we put like a villager up there or something and then there's a bunch of zombies looking at them. It could be kind of neat. But that's going to do it for today, all right? Listen, we got social responsibility to be a good person and be social with people. How interesting of an idea is that? Be social, be friendly. Share the light that you've got inside with others. Ooh, it's going to be good. All right, everybody, I'm out for today. Love you to death. Thanks for all your support, and we're going to see you in the next episode.